It's Monday. The NFL draft is over. You've had the whole weekend to sit with your team's decisions, as have I. As a Saints fan, it took me a little longer. It's fine. Putting my reporter cap on, I'm going to give you a quick rundown of all 9 picks the Saints took in the 2025 NFL draft, strengths, weaknesses, and how they're going to bring value to the team immediately. We're going to keep it short and sweet and simple. This is where you came if you didn't feel like watching the entire draft. It is a very long weekend, but we're here. Pick number 1 caught people by surprise, but really did it. Mickey Loomis is in the front office. We know his go-to. They fell into the old faithful, went the safe route, drafted an offensive tackle, Kelvin Banks Jr. out of Texas with the number 9 overall pick. Now, before I get into him, I do want to acknowledge that there was a lot of talk about going after a defensive tackle or an edge or maybe even a quarterback. We got, guys. We got. Okay, the media during draft time is crazy. The Saints rumors that were swirling around about the quarterback room heated up. Obviously, you guys know what's going on with Derek Carr, shoulder injury or not. We don't even know if he's going to play this season. To be determined, I guess. The Saints don't even know. Mickey Loomis said that the day before round 1. Anyway, that's a video for another time. Our quarterback room, if that is the case, would rely on probably Spencer Rattler. Therefore, it was really easy to fall into are the Saints going to draft a quarterback in round 1? Shedeur Sanders to NOLA. Jackson Dart to NOLA. Jackson Dart is headed to New York, and Shedeur Sanders is joining a very crowded quarterback room in Cleveland. Not my business. Anyway, Kelvin Banks Jr., like I said, we're going to keep this short, sweet, and simple. This is your rundown. Strengths, he's dominant in pass protection. That's huge. The Saints need help. He's quick off the snap, and he excels in both run and pass blocking. He's going to be a big part of that O-line. We needed to bolster it. It needed help. This is not the first time it's needed help. Whoever is throwing the football needs protection. Kelvin Banks Jr. is going to help with that. He does occasionally struggle with speed rushers and can be slow to adjust to defensive stunts, but again, immediate impact on that front line. Round 2. This is really the pick that polarized everyone, caught us all by surprise. Tyler Shough, quarterback out of Louisville. Mind you, Sanders still on the board. Jackson Dart off the board. Giants traded up. Smart move. Brian Dable, give it to you. Pick 40, round 2, Tyler Shough. Strong arm, quick release, pretty impressive mobility. However, he's a little bit rough on the decision making, and he's not super great under pressure. What does he bring? Depth. Like I said, quarterback room, chaos right now. We don't know who's starting. We're not gonna know who's starting. He does seem to be a little bit of a sneaky pick. If you did watch the draft and you saw Nick Saban had nice things to say about him, Saban says it, I like it. We'll see how this pans out. Is he the franchise quarterback for the Saints? Moving on, round 3, pick 71. This is where we dip into defense, and we dip into defense throughout the entire 3rd and 4th rounds. Vernon Broughton, defensive tackle out of Texas. He's powerful and disrupts in the backfield. Needs to probably work on a few pass rush techniques and improve hand placement, but again, with a broken down defense, really trying to fill spots that were open, a defense that didn't do the best job in stopping teams from scoring. That's a great move. Jonas Sanker, also in round 3, pick number 93, safety out of Virginia. He's versatile. He's got strong coverage skills. He's got a great ability to play in the box. He is a little bit smaller, so contested catches against larger guys, tight ends specifically, and blockers, maybe a bit of a trouble area, can be developed. He's got good playmaking ability and football IQ. This might be one of my favorite picks. We're going to move on to round 4 here. Pick 112, Danny Stutsman, linebacker out of Oklahoma. This guy is a team guy. We love these type of players in the Saints locker room. I think of guys like Jameis Winston, Cam Jordan, Demario Davis, leaders. He is, if you've looked him up at all, seen some of the stuff he's done, for his team, specifically donating $50,000 of his NIL money to the walk-ons, the 18 walk-ons at Oklahoma. That's a guy you root for. Strengths, he's an excellent tackler. He's got high football IQ, and he is strong in pass coverage. Check, check, check. We love it. He's a little bit slower. That's really it. He's going to bring stability, some leadership, and good vibes. Good vibes to the Saints, bolstering that linebacker core. And then pick 131 again in round 4, Quincy Riley, a cornerback out of Louisville. He's fluid in coverage. He's got good ball skills and awareness. He can be a little bit slow to react, but this is something, again, potential for development is there, and adds depth. Depth. The keyword is depth. We need it. We need it everywhere. They're doing it. Moving on to round 6, pick 184. Devin Neal is a running back out of Kansas. Pretty great highlights. This guy is quick. He's elusive. He's got good breakaway speed. This is why you bolster that O-line so that you are able to allow guys like this to produce. You don't have a good O-line. Your running backs can't break away. A little bit shaky in pass protection and ball security, offers a little bit of a dynamic option in the backfield. Coming down to the last round, round 7, pick 248. Moliki Matavao, tight end out of UCLA. He was at Oregon before he transferred to UCLA. He's a strong blocker, good route running ability. He does lack a little bit of speed and separation ability, but provides depth at that tight end position. Juwan Johnson held it down, actually had the team high for passing yards last season at 548 maybe. I'd have to fact check that, but when 548 is your team high for passing yards, you got to figure some stuff out. But add some depth to the tight end position, and he can contribute to the running game, which had a little bit of a struggle last season. Finally, last but not least, round 7, pick 254. Fadil Diggs, defensive lineman out of Syracuse. He's got a high motor, he's pretty versatile, and he is strong against the run. He does need to develop pass rush techniques and improve his hand usage, but again, what I have said throughout this entire video, he adds depth to the defensive line. He also can help on special teams, which is always nice. So again, that was a quick breakdown of the 9 picks the Saints made. Entirely different staff, guys. That is so important to remember, that we've got a new head coach, new OC, new DC. They went out and got guys that they thought would fit their system, help the Saints get back to a winning record, back to the playoffs. That would be lovely. I know that there are very, very mixed reviews, not just from the fan base, but from analysts as well. We'll see how this pans out, specifically with that second pick in the draft in Tyler Shough. Is he the franchise quarterback? Is he the New Orleans Saints franchise quarterback? Do we believe in him to fill the shoes of Drew Brees? I can't say that. He's not gonna. I don't want to say he's not, but that's a really tough job. Fill the shoes of Drew Brees. We'll see. Let me know what you would grade the Saints draft, how you feel about it down in the comments. I'll be back with more content this week. No clue what it's going to be, but I figured I'd share my findings, my research on these draft picks. Who dat? See y'all later.